The Idotic Podcast.
This ain't it.
Shut up, Flabby.
Oh yeah, I would love that. Actually, yeah. They just and they get like roadkill pictures. Yeah, for like have inspiration for what they look like. Just gets random
I don't have that.
Yeah,
That's why I stick them on my neighbors. Get them, little raccoons.
Did you say
Bite my neighbors? What?
Oh, bite.
Cum? Where did we get cum from?
I'm not sure.
Fia, you scare me.
Why are you coming on your neighbors?
What? Horny. I'm gonna have a real tough time about that tomorrow. Hello, welcome to episode 48 of the Idotic Podcast. I'm Hype or Hypclen, and this is Pheo or Pheostar. This week's candle is sweet sugared lemon. Once again, shut up, bitch. Sorry.
Oh,
Unbridled
I have
rage against Pheo.
Springtime in Rome or something.
I thought it was Italy, or Paris, or some shit. When's that different?
Okay, so maybe I don't know. Oh yeah, it was Springtime in Paris, and what was the Rome one called? Weekend in Rome. That's what it was. I'm burning Weekend in Rome.
You're burning a couple's weekend in Rome. You're ruining their peaceful getaway.
Yep.
Sucks to be them, honestly.
Yeah, I want to say Rome's peaceful, but yeah.
You probably, I mean, probably in history, no, but I feel like you could probably have a peaceful, vacation in Rome now.
Yeah. You can't have a peaceful one in Arizona, though. Terrible place. All the people there.
I agree. I don't know what to do with that.
The personal attack.
So hopefully there's time codes in the description. I'm hoping I have enough time this week to fully edit it. Fuck you, asshole. I'm working more. But if not, whatever. Stick along for the ride or some shit. Or don't. It's up to you. Give me a kiss. Not you.
Huh? Ramadan.
Hey, this is going out after I fast for the day. They can give me a kiss on Monday. And by the time I'm saying this right now, the sun's not out. So, I'm
The sun's not out tomorrow.
Oh my god. That would be great. Don't got to worry about it at all. No sun out. I can eat all day. Anyone can.
I hate this level.
Fuck you. But yeah, next year's gonna suck for me. I'm gonna cry next year. But that's a next year's problem, me.
Yeah.
Unless I just start fully just doing it now. What if I make up for it? How many days is Ramadan? This isn't important, but I'm searching it up. How many days is Ramadan?
Are you gonna suggest to reject it for podcast?
Muslims are required to fast on each of the 29 to 30 days of Ramadan. If unable to fast, charity or fasting days outside Ramadan may suffice. A pre-dawn meal is common and considered to be highly meritorious practice.
Meritorious.
So And yeah, this year it's March 22nd to April 20th. Huh. You know what? I'm going to do my little piece of news because it correlates perfectly with this. On April 20th, we will see a hybrid solar eclipse where the sun will be both totally and annually eclipsed by our moon over the span of its crossing. However, the event will only be visible from the Pacific and Indian Ocean regions of the world.
Damn, that
It's kind of
sucks.
cool that that's the same day that Ramadan's ending. While the sun's getting eclipsed, does that mean that people can eat? Makes you think. Anyways, this isn't important for the podcast, so let's talk news. Also, tonight, the topic is the dude that came in Gotham. Or the doom that came to Gotham.
We know so much about what happened in that movie. We understand all of it.
It's such a movie that we paid attention to.
Yeah. I can't wait to do a summary of it.
Yeah, I can't wait for you to do that.
I know, right? I know I would be.
You always do, so.
Yeah, that's why I knew.
Anyways, to start out, we're gonna do other news, like Margot Robbie talking about the Barbie script. My reaction was like, this is so good. What a shame it will never see the light of day because they're never going to let us make this movie. But they did. So it's gonna be a good movie. She just thought it wasn't gonna be a movie. Sydney Agudong
would be a movie.
Sydney Agudong has been cast as Nani, and Billy Magnussen.
Billy Madison
joins the Magnussen. He's been casted in the Lilo and Stitch live action remake. No, I don't know as who. Maybe your mom. Lilo
and Stitch, of course.
Oh my god, that grown man's gonna be both Lilo and Stitch.
Yeah.
Sam Jackson, John David Washington, Ray Fisher, Danielle Deadriler, Michael Potts, and Corey Hawkins will all star in a feature adaptation of The Piano Lesson. Malcolm Washington will direct the film for Netflix. Eric Dane has been cast as the villain of Bad Boys 4. Emma Roberts and Kim Kardashian, thank you, will star in season 12 of American Horror Story.
Horror Story.
You can bloody tell that Kim Kardashian's gonna be right at home because she's scary. I don't know what this
barely
joke
tell
is.
She's human.
There we go. You pulled my joke together. Melissa Barrera will star in Matt Bettinelli and Tyler Gillett's untitled monster thriller film. Glenn Powell is reportedly going to be starring in the Twister sequel, Twisters. Nicholas Hoult is two of them, or three. The board game, though, not actual tornadoes. So I don't know why they're in the same universe, and I don't know why this is a sequel. Because we're playing multiple games of Twister at the same time. Remember that weird tornado that happened in this town a few years ago as well? Wow, it's crazy. Anyways, let's play this game called Twister. But Nicholas Hoult and Toni Collette will star in Clint Eastwood's next film, Juror Number 2. Hi, Gabby. What are you doing here? Gabby's gay. Sam Rockwell is in talks to star in Gore Verbinski's next film. Maxine has begun filming. Strange Way of Life had a poster, and it looks fun. Ethan Hawke and Pedro Pascal. Pretty cool. Yeah. They have guns. Look, it looks. Yeah. What do you think about it?
I have no idea, but Pedro Pascal and Ethan Hawke, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, he's playing a video game.
That's great.
Anyways, what do you think about the Continental posters? There's two of them. You gotta go look at them now.
Right now.
And there was also a trailer, but neither of us watched it because neither of us care. I don't think you care about John Wick, at least.
Not really. Prepare
neither
for
of us care.
check-in.
So, yeah,
8,
I like.
9, 10, 11, 12.
I don't.
Oh, it skips
Yeah,
13. That's dumb.
there's probably a reason for it.
It's because it's a bad number.
Also, I don't like how it's 7. Like, there's something off about this.
It really is. Do they change fonts each time?
Some of them, I think, are a bit different. Like, the 14 and 11 is definitely different. But
Or like some of
14
them
and 10
off
look the
center
same.
by just a little bit on each button?
I don't like this. I like the other poster. The bullet in a glass. The little coin. That one's pretty cool. Talk to Me had a trailer.
I won't.
Final. Dang
What a
it.
dumbass.
Never have you ever.
Talk to you.
Yeah.
Oh,
But the final season of Never Have I Ever had a trailer.
talk to you.
Fool's Paradise had a trailer. Peter Pan and Wendy had a trailer. Crater had a trailer. The Regime had a trailer. Class of '09 had a trailer. Muppets Mayhem had a trailer.
A trailer.
You have anything to say about it?
I forgot Lily Singh existed, and I didn't fear she'd be cast in a movie.
This is a show.
A show. I forgot about that part.
And she's already in a show. The Late Night with Lily Singh.
Yeah, but that's just a her thing that
Still
doesn't
casted
exist
in
in
it.
my mind.
I'm disappointed that Lily Singh is going to be in this, and I'm worried on what that means for this.
Yeah.
Hopefully it's good. I
Also,
mean, the poster, like, and the
well,
poster isn't even, like,
I do
great.
like Animal and like the other guys. I just never imagine them getting their own anything.
Yeah. Like, Animal's the only one that I can fully tell who that is.
Yeah.
Like, the driver looks familiar, the rest don't.
Mm.
Just like, alright. Gremlins, Secrets of the Mogwai had a trailer. Evil Dead Rise had a clip. Gabby, what are you doing? Why? What are you doing? She's walking
What
on
are
my
you?
hands. What are you? Oh god, you're not my
What
cat.
are you?
But then the Futurama revival will premiere this summer to Hulu.
I forgot that was going to be happening. I'm excited now.
Well, here's something that I am not excited for.
Uh-oh.
Rick and Morty anime has been announced and is releasing this year. So cool. A new Big Bang Theory spinoff is in the works at
Why?
HBO Max. Money.
Yes.
that's all I can say. The Conjuring is getting a TV series for HBO Max. HBO Max's Harry Potter reboot plans to run for 10 years, and now J.K. Rowling is going to be serving as an
wait.
executive producer. There's also a logo for it.
Hype's not
the
saying
logo.
any of this right. It's just Max.
Shut up.
Max is getting.
It was said as HBO Max in
Some
the tweet,
random
so it's
guy
still saying
named
HBO
Max.
Max.
Okay.
Max's Harry Potter show plans to run for 10 years. I don't know who he
Maximilian.
is. But he's getting a Harry Potter show. A new Big Bang Theory that works at Max. Whoever that guy is, he's working on it. He's working hard.
It's so true.
Peep Show reboot is in the works at FX with Minnie Driver and Amandla Jahava set to star. American remake of Squid Game is reportedly in the works at Netflix. Legally Blonde TV series and movies are in the works at Amazon. RoboCop movie and TV series are being actively discussed at Amazon. TV series is considered first. A new Stargate movie and TV series is being discussed at Amazon. A movie is being considered first. Barbershop series is in works at Amazon. Baywatch
If
remake
it
in the
doesn't have Ice
works.
Cube, I don't care.
Yeah, because it's saying remake or I get actually no, just series. So yeah, hopefully it does. If it doesn't, what's the point? There isn't any. Get fucked,
Yeah,
Amazon.
I've only liked those movies because Ice Cube, and also the oldest guy was also very funny.
And that's his name, the oldest guy. Oh yeah,
Yeah,
the geese
but
stole
I'm guessing
consent.
he's probably dead now.
I know
Nice.
he's dead now. I killed him. I mean,
Okay,
what?
yeah, the geese did send.
I'm not the
I
murderer.
will
You
ignore it.
are the murderer. What the fuck? Don't ignore the geese. Where the fuck am I talking from?
I will ignore you being a murderer, not the geese.
Okay. Thanks. Don't have to
Yeah,
go to jail.
no problem.
Did I put my cough drops in my... No, they're on the floor. I found my cough drops.
Did I put my cough
They're on the
drops in
floor.
my...
Did you know
Oh, your floor.
that Stranger Things is also getting an anime?
What the
Why?
fuck? Oh, wait, I did already know about that, but also,
but it'll be
uh,
similar to Saturday morning cartoons that we all grew up loving. And Flying Bark
I
Productions is developing the series. Do you know who Flying Bark Productions is?
know someone had
Yeah.
said what it was.
Oh. That explains why I can't hear anything.
Really?
So, do you know who...
Really?
Shut up. Shut up.
Um,
So, do you know who they are?
I remember, like, because I already knew this was happening, and I watched a video on who the people who were working on it did. God damn it, what the fuck did they do? Oh, Rise.
Yeah.
And also Lego Monkey Kid or something as well.
What the fuck are you on about?
Called
Lego
something.
Monkey Kid. What the
I don't remember
fuck?
for sure what it's
3
called.
seasons. It is
Is
Monkey
that what
Kid.
it's
It's just
called?
Monkie. So,
Video.
what the fuck is this? This seeing a Lego thing, but not like they're not Legos. They're just drawn to look like Legos. Just feels wrong.
Is
I don't like
it done
this.
by them though?
It looks like it.
Oh, yeah. It's definitely them.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, watch just like a little clip of that show. It's pretty good. I haven't actually
No,
watched
I'm
it, but it's
scared
pretty
of
good.
it.
The
This
intro's
scares
really
me.
nice.
I don't care. This scares me, Theo.
Yeah.
They should just be Legos.
Pretty cool though.
Shut up. You're wrong. Because I said so.
Yeah, I'm
Anyways.
definitely watching that and giving it a review at some point. But real quick, because you had your headphones unplugged apparently whenever I was saying this before. Um, they have Echo from like the Bad Batch
Mm-hmm.
on Star Wars,
Oh, yeah, it sucks.
but they
His hand is just gray, and that's the hand he uses the gun.
yeah, but also the fact that like they didn't even give him like a skin of his like old clone trooper outfit either. I'm
That
disappointed.
too. They should have
And
just done that instead of do the Bad Batch because he's literally the hand that should be the little whatever. He holds the gun in that hand,
yeah,
so he should just be the normal clone. That's dumb. And they
yeah.
should have the Clone Wars one also is just so dumb. Like, I feel like there should be either, like, 2 different versions of the Clone Wars one, or something, or, like, it should be a bigger pack.
They
'Cause,
gave
like,
us Commander Gree, but not what?
I mean, Gree was in the movie.
Oh, still, come on,
And not who? Rex?
not
Is that what you're
any
talking
other main fucking clone.
about? Yeah, I'm surprised we don't get, like, Fox. But that's really it. Like, fucking Wolf isn't in the Clone Wars pack.
That's
There should be more
stupid.
clone. There should literally just be a clone pack.
Mm-hmm.
Like, have Ventress, fucking Maul, and Oppress, have them in a separate thing. And just do clones. Rex, Wolf, Fives, Echo.
Why are
I don't know if
why is the
Boyle and
Fives in
Waxer were
this?
iconic. Exactly. Like, if you can do Jesse. He had the
Yeah.
fucking whole big Republic logo on his helmet. That's such an obvious standout. I am thinking about buying the Clone Wars pack. Like, the Rebels one would also be pretty cool,
Yeah.
but not as much. The Andor pack I don't give a shit about because I haven't seen the show.
Oh, you
What
never
about
watched it?
Obi-Wan? No.
Oh.
Ben
Did I
Kenobi,
ever
Grand
finish
Inquisitor,
it?
Fifth Brother, Darth Vader, and Reva.
I'm wondering if I even finished that. Because I don't remember how it ended or anything.
But then Netflix has ordered its first ever pilot episode for a single camera comedy called Little Sky, and is starring Samara Weaving. Which I'm surprised that Netflix has been just, like, greenlighting just fucking whole ass series. Like, it kind of makes sense, but it also doesn't.
Oh, yeah, I didn't finish Andor at all. I
I
made
never
it to
even started
episode
it.
6 and stopped watching.
Out of how many episodes?
12. So I made it
I was
halfway.
thinking 12. We can watch it alongside for Mandalorian. And Bad Batch. You should finish Bad Batch alongside it as well. Big Star Wars episode. Yeah.
Yeah,
If Bad Batch is
I do
possible
need to
for
finish
you,
Bad Batch, actually.
yeah, if Bad Batch is possible, you should do that. Andor, that feels like too much of a stretch.
I
Like, I
have
can
been
definitely.
working on it. I have.
Oh yeah, I forgot. You were early on in season. You were like on episode 2.
Yeah.
I forgot about that. Hey, the cat's finally sent. Or Gabby.
Oh, nice. That took forever.
Yeah, well, every time like my phone turns off, it just stops sending it. Or if
I'm
like Discord's minimized and whatnot, I need to like I guess mess with the settings for that.
I'm in the middle of like the island episode the pirate lady takes them to, episode 13, and there's 16 episodes, so I'm almost done.
That's good.
Hmm.
Still have like 8 episodes of Mandalorian too.
Oh yeah, that's true. I forgot about that part.
And that's for next week.
Yay.
Honestly, that latest episode it was great, but it does not feel like a penultimate episode. But
Yeah.
yeah, HBO Max is now just gonna be Max. The new pricing tiers are Max Add a Light. It will be $10 a month or $100 a year. We'll have 2 concurrent streams. Max Ad Free, $16 a month or $150 a year.
Wait,
2
so
concurrent
are
streams.
they charging more for it now? Or no?
No, I mean there's Max
Good.
Ultimate Ad Free, which will be $20 a month or $200 a year, and we'll have 4
20 a
concurrent
month?
streams and
The fuck?
4K streaming. But you can watch.
I don't give a shit
You and
enough
four
about that.
people can watch. You and four people can watch it at the same time on 4K. It's
We
so
only have
great. It's
one 4K
pointless.
TV, and it's in my room, and I don't give a shit enough.
Yeah, no. Fucking. I mean, I still hate that. Especially now that it's 10, 20, and then, oh yeah, 16. Just go back to 15. Especially because for a year, it's 150. Well, the other ones are 100 and 200. But no, it's still 16 a month. Anyways. Neil Blomkamp. Blomkamp. The
Ball
director
plant?
behind the Grand BLOMLKAMP.
I don't know.
Blomkamp.
Blomble.
He's the director behind the Gran Turismo movie, and he said, "The North Star for me was to make a video game title with character work that propels the movie, even more so than the racing. Although the racing is bloody intense too. And the movie has real actors in real cars on real racetracks driving insanely quickly."
Oh, insanely quickly.
They go insane
Oh.
with how quick they drive. Sega is nearing a deal to acquire Ravia
Oh, the Angry
Entertainment
Birds.
for about $1 billion doll hairs. Not dollars, doll hairs.
Right, huh? I whistled, and
What?
she's just like, what?
Reverse Gabby situation. I whistle and she's like, "Yes, what do you want? Pets, give me pets now. You called me." But then Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom had its final trailer. And Suicide Squad Kills the Justice League has been delayed to February 2nd, 2024.
What?
We have made the tough but necessary decision to take the time needed to work on getting the game to be the best quality experience for players. Thank you for our amazing community for the continued support, patience, and understanding. There is much more to share in the months ahead, and we look forward to seeing you in Metropolis next year. Anyways, you know how we had so much Star Wars news last week?
Yes.
Wes Trantham will star as Thrawn's right-hand man in Ahsoka. Guardians of the Galaxy had an IMAX poster and trailer. The joke there is that there's one bit of Star Wars news this week. The IMAX poster for Guardians is, I like the colors, but like, cool. You can see them under an A. Cool. But the trailer, it looked pretty nice. I don't have much to say. I like Adam Warlock. He looks pretty cool. And, the main bad guy is gonna finish them up. He's gonna let them come or something, I guess. Not very appropriate for Ramadan. The Marvels trailer. Apparently, it's the most disliked Marvel trailer, so that's fun. Even though it looks good, I'm looking forward to this. I'm excited for this.
No, you're not.
Oh, okay. This movie's gonna suck.
God.
I'm sexist and racist. This movie's gonna be
Oh,
ass.
we were talking about Marvels?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I'm pretty excited for this movie, yes. I'm a lot more excited for it than the Captain Marvel movie. I didn't give a shit about that.
Yeah, most of my excitement for this comes from Miss Marvel herself. She seems great in this.
Yeah,
like fangirling and all that, and I love fucking the actress who plays Miss Marvel. She's doing a great job.
Yep, very charming person.
Don't have enough input on Monica's actress. You know, we saw her a bit in WandaVision, but not enough for me to get a proper grasp on how I feel about her.
Yeah.
And Captain Marvel, I don't know. I feel like there's more development that she can have.
Hopefully,
she's not really a character I like right now.
Hopefully, good development.
Yeah.
Hopefully, she pairs well with the Miss Marvel actress.
Yeah, I think that's what I was about to say. I think those two will bounce off each other. Like, she's very serious, and then Kamala's like, I love you. So I think that will go great. And then, like, maybe, that will make Captain Marvel be more lighthearted. Because, like, in Endgame, she was good, but, like, in her own movie, I didn't really like her that much.
Mm-hmm.
I'm mainly thinking of Endgame being, hey, Peter or something, you got something for me? I'm thinking about that scene, mainly.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm looking forward to the Marvel's trailer, or movie. Not the trailer. We saw the trailer. I guess I'm looking forward to another trailer. But then Maya Goth has been casted in Blade. Stefan Kabikik and Maureen Baccarin are reprising their roles as Colossus and Vanessa for Deadpool 3.
Oh, cool.
Uncanny Spider-Man. Do you know what this is gonna be?
No.
Bet you don't. Nightcrawler, but he's Spider-Man, or in a Spider-Man suit or some shit. A 5-issue miniseries from C. Spurrier and Lee Garbett. Very concerned and confused on what this is.
I'm pretty sure there's a series that just went on to Marvel Unlimited called The Nightcrawlers. It just looks like a bunch of different heroes, but as Nightcrawlers.
Huh.
I
Well, there's
think.
also a thing that I saw about, like, Wolverine with with Spider-Man. Remember, like, how the adamantium claws seem to be, like, the little iron spider little mandibles.
Right.
So I don't know.
Visit.
Like,
Okay, it's not on the Nightcrawlers. Not crawlies. Crawlers.
Nightcrawlies.
Maybe I'm
New
just
this week.
going out of my mind. I could have swore I seen something about that. Maybe it was a series
Oh.
that got announced, but it's not on there. Nightcrawl. Crawlers. Not worms. The hell?
What?
Marvel Comics.
Nightworms.
Like, oh yeah, there is a just random ass X-23 Nightcrawlers cover.
Weird.
But there was something I remember specifically just something called Nightcrawlers that had like a lot of different characters on it that were usually dressed differently and had like the Nightcrawler abilities and whatnot and looked blue. They were blue for some reason.
Here's 10 years into a twisted future, Mr. Sinister unleashes Nightcrawlers 2023.
There is a Nightcrawlers covered with Spider-Man X-23 and
Beast?
you maybe
I don't know who the fuck that is.
could
Like,
be.
it's not Hulk. I don't know what that is. I'm very confused.
I'm so confused as to what the fuck I had seen. Because that does not 100% remind me of it. I'm so
And I see
confused now.
another one where, like, there's 4 faces in the background and it's X-23.
Yeah. I don't know anymore.
Hmm.
But I'd seen something along the lines of what you had just mentioned.
Well,
It's
I
not a
don't know.
complete surprise. But also, I'm very
Never a complete
confused now.
surprise. Well, yeah, I'm also confused. And then the Night Terrors storyline that's coming in July and August for DC will have 2-issue tie-ins for Nightwing, Robin, Teen Titans, The Flash, Green Lantern, Shazam, Zatanna, and Ravager. And I cannot wait for Shazam because Dan Mora is doing the art for it, and I think Mark Waid's writing it.
Are
Maybe?
you gonna
Who
have
is
something to talk
writing?
about it in an episode?
I will definitely be talking about it.
Should I also read it then? Whenever. Wait, no, I can't. Because then I'd have
You
to
will have
actually
to wait
buy it.
6 months.
Yeah. I am trying to get a job. I had that interview, and I've been calling up there because Cass keeps on telling me every single day, you should call up there. And I always get sent to the messaging machine, and I leave a message and still haven't heard anything.
Nice.
Yeah.
It is Mark Wade and art by Dan Mora.
Yeah.
I need to go to the comic book store soon, but I also don't have. I literally just spent $90 today on Jedi Survivor.
Although, to be quite fair, the lady that, like, I had my interview with was just like, well, I'm looking to put you in these positions, but, like, if that doesn't work out, then I'm gonna look for opening spots in other positions. So I don't even know if there's even an opening for me.
Look at him!
Yeah, it looks great.
Oh my god! Oh my Dan Mora signing that,
Yeah, that would be pretty
I
cool.
would love that. Because like the
Yeah.
other things of Dan, I would have if I went to C2E2, I would have probably brought one of the Tim Drake covers, probably the one with Jason on it.
Yeah, probably. I don't. I'd be a slight bit pissed if you just got one with specifically Tim on it fully.
Well, I mean, I like the Nightwing one. I don't know, but like that's something that he's doing the art in the book for as well, so it'd be even better.
It
Like at
would.
least with Tim, sure it was the cover, but inside it's Jeff Corona, which I think they've
Corona.
also changed artist. I think Tim has a new artist,
Well, that'd be wonderful.
which I'm wondering how that's gonna work. Rating it. I need to get it though. I need to wait like a month though until I get money. Maybe if I get enough money.
Mm.
I love being an adult. It's so much fun.
What?
But the Penguin had a trailer. I don't have any much things to properly say. It looks great. I'm looking forward to it. Yeah. Do you have anything about the Penguin?
Penguin just killed a man.
Shot him like 15 times.
And now
That's something
he's
that actually happened in the trailer. Alright. The voice cast for Creature Commandos. Frank Grillo is going to be Rick Flag Sr. We were
even though you've
right.
been like messaging me about that type of stuff, I keep on forgetting that's going to be a show or whatever it is.
Yeah, show, animated thing. Maria Bakalava will be Lana Rastovic, which I'm assuming is the fish lady.
Probably.
Indirama Varma is the bride. Zoe Chow will be Nina Mazursky.
Zoe Deschanel.
Yep.
Really?
Alan Tudyk. No, I said Zoe Chow.
Oh,
Dumbass. Alan Tudyk will be Dr. Phosphorus. David Harbour will be Eric Frankenstein. And Sean Gunn will be G.I. Robot.
on gun.
So, cool. Oh my god. Arctic, Sister, Paxton, and Random Person are in the Hangouts of Horror. Don't care.
Not really, no.
Uh, anyways, that's all the news.
What?
Because most of, yeah, well, I mean,
Shit.
we covered like all of the Star Wars stuff that happened up to like Wednesday
I'm so
and up to
surprised.
like Tuesday. We really sped through other news, and everything else didn't really have much this week. Because last week was massive. This week's like, alright, there you go. I dyed my hair. Is that news? I'm blonde in Spider-Man now.
You're blonde Spider-Man now and
I
trying
can't believe I
to imitate
forgot.
a Walmart worker.
What?
Intimidate. Sorry. And take identity of.
Impersonate. I think
Yeah,
that's what you were
impersonate.
trying to fully say.
Yeah, probably. I don't know.
She's not even blonde. I don't know what me being blonde has anything to do with what is happening. I find it funny because her hair is darker than my actual hair color, so I went blonde to try to impersonate her. That's
Well,
where you're going with
I
right
wasn't
now?
trying to say that you were impersonating her. I was just
Identity
bringing up
theft.
that as an additional thing.
Okay, but you just made it sound like it was along the same lines.
No.
I am committing identity theft, though.
Yeah.
And Spider-Man. I completely forgot I had my Spider-Man suits, and also, I feel so much... Like, I don't know if it's because I just haven't worn the Spider-Man suit in, like, a year, or if it's because I've been going to the gym, so I'm much more happier about how I feel and look and stuff. But just wearing the Spider-Man suit just was so much better. Like, I've been realizing lately, I was never happy with how I looked. I was just content with how I looked. And thought I was happy with how I looked. Because I feel the difference. And, like, I can see the difference in, like, all of these, like, photos I take and stuff. And, like, old photos I took. Like, I wasn't... You can tell I wasn't, like, there with it. But now you can see that I'm there. It's great.
You know what I don't like about pictures of myself? For some
All of it.
reason,
Ha!
yeah, pretty much. But
That's
also,
how I
for
felt.
some reason, every single time I take a picture of myself specifically, I all of a sudden just have a lazy eye in pictures. And it's just like, I don't have a lazy eye usually.
That
So
started
where's that
happening with me
coming
in
from?
videos.
It's so disturbing. I don't get it.
It literally started happening with me in, like, fucking videos, so I stopped recording, like, video. And just started going, like, alright, I'm just gonna do voiceovers. But yeah, anyways, I'm Peter Parker. I'm gonna die, and some younger, black kid will take over my spot on the podcast. The podcast
Ghost,
is the
ghost,
equivalent of
ghost, ghost.
Spider-Man. Ghost, I'm gonna die, and then,
My final wish is for you to take over podcast with Theo. It's like the ultimate curse.
So, okay. Okay. So, does that make you Peter B. Parker?
I guess so. I don't know.
Okay, so you have to train Ghost. Okay. Cass, I guess, is Ghost Spider?
Sure.
Or Penny?
Ew. Sister can
Why
be
you...
Penny.
Okay. I don't know why you're so against Cass being Penny.
I don't want her to be Penny. I
You
like.
want her to be Ghost Spider while Ghost is Miles?
Oh wait, never mind. Yeah. Who is Cass going to be?
I mean, she has to be one of the two. It's the only two women.
Yeah, I guess it has to be Penny.
Okay.
That would just be
Sister,
weird
Sister has
otherwise.
been on the podcast, so
Sister
um,
is Doctor
Jimmy,
Octopus.
Jimmy, Jimmy can be Nick Cage because he likes Nick Cage so much,
And
and Arctic can be fucking
the mech.
or Ghost Spider. Crawls inside of Arctic.
That's terrible.
Ew. No, that means Arctic's dead.
Damn.
Or dies.
It just becomes a robot.
And then he dies, and a spider crawls out of him. Oh, wait. I completely forgot that fucking Spider-Ham exists. Honestly, Arctic and Spider-Ham kind of make sense.
Okay, yeah.
Are we missing one? Here.
No.
Ghost Spider. Penny. Yeah, no, we're not.
Yeah. We
How
were
have we had the
almost.
perfect amount of guests? No, we didn't get Ghost Spider.
Oh, wait.
Damn.
Ghost probably has someone that he has crush on. We'll just make them it, I guess.
Ghost, invite your crush to the podcast.
So, not yourself, just your crush.
You're not on the podcast yet. She
Yeah.
needs to be established as a podcast guest first. because then Theo needs to teach you the ropes of podcasting. What do you mean? What is this for? This is into the IDOT verse. I'm going to die, by the way, Ghost, and you will be replacing me.
It makes perfect sense.
Anyways, how did we get to this tangent? Oh yeah, I said I blonde hair. I'm Spider-Man. Gonna get replaced.
It makes so much sense how we got here.
Yeah, it does. I just forgot. I chose to forget. I don't like thinking. My brain hurts. I have a pussy now.
What the hell?
Anyways, Theo, you know what time it is?
Podcast time.
Ah,
Come on,
damn.
grab your
I
friend.
forgot we were just. I forgot we were just fucking warming up. Vocal exercises for the podcast.
Blah 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 blah.
Do re mi fa sol la ti do.
Bro. Oh.
Your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, merrily,
Bro,
merrily.
bro.
Anyways, Theo, tell me what happened in the dude that came inside of Gotham.
Oh god. They were in.
Actually, wait. Hold on.
Cool.
Let's do no spoilers bits because it came out like 2 weeks ago,
Okay.
and it's not a thing that's on a streaming service. So no spoilers. I think it's. I like the cast of characters. Kind of. They're definitely weird. Do not expect them to be the characters you know and love.
No. Does Dick even suit up? I don't remember him suiting up, did he?
No, I don't even know if he knows about the whole Batman shtick.
Did whatever the Asian girl's name was even
Kylie.
know before she just showed up behind him and was just like, what's going on?
Yeah, I don't know if she knew, because if she didn't, she was so nonchalant about it.
Yeah, I
And if
know.
she did, she was so surprised by Green Arrow.
I was surprised by Green Arrow.
I mean, the version of Green Arrow I was surprised by.
Yeah.
I feel like there's a different character that could definitely take that spot.
Oh, yeah. There's a specific
Cough,
character.
cough. Azrael.
Yeah. That pretty much just is almost exactly like that.
But you know, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I liked Etrigan. He was pretty nice to see. Naked, but nice to see. Didn't see his dick though, so that's good. Or is it good? I'll let, I guess, people decide that. I think it's good that we didn't see his dick. His butt was enough for me. I got off on his ass. I'm gonna shut up. I think the voice actor for Batman was pretty good.
Yeah.
I liked the way he used his tools and like the way that's like he had a little acid that made a hole in the floor instead of, like an explosive, which makes sense. There's a whole little thing about the wine cellar and stuff. I like how Batman is good with Lucius, but like since it's also back in time, there's a little comment on how like if the board of directives at Wayne Enterprises didn't know that the orders weren't coming from Bruce, they wouldn't listen to Lucius. That's a nice little like showing the time period. I actually, yeah, just the voice actors were pretty great. The way that the characters shown up was pretty nice. Ow, my feetsies. It was a pretty nice movie, all in all. Weird, confusing. Will I watch it again? Probably not.
I was about to say, I was confused. But also, I just had a hard time paying attention anyway, so of course I'm going to be confused.
It's definitely an Elseworlds story. Do not expect anything else. Things that you are expecting to happen, don't. The opposite's going to happen.
If you thought anything specific was going to be happening from the trailers that you've seen of this movie, throw those out the window. They're not going to happen. We have no idea what the fuck happened.
This is chaos, but not bad. Not great.
Yeah.
I wouldn't classify this
I
as one of the greatest movies, but
I
bad.
enjoyed the little bits that like I was super paying attention to. I was really confused while watching them, but like they were nice.
Yeah. And like I said, I like the characters. Um, the ending was weird. Yeah, I don't know if I like that.
I'm
I didn't like that, actually. I didn't like the ending.
I'm glad that I barely paid attention then.
Well, it's not even like I wasn't really even paying attention. It's just the main thing that happened in the ending.
What was the main thing again? Or are we still not in
That's a
spoilers?
spoiler, so yeah.
Okay. I don't
But yeah, I
remember.
think if you, I don't know if I'd recommend this to buy. I wouldn't, but I suggest it to stream. So whenever it comes to HBO Max, I recommend giving it a go. But I don't think you should buy it. And I kind of wish I didn't buy it.
Whenever it comes to HBO Max in like 3 fucking years, because that seems to be how
Yeah,
long it
sorry.
takes.
Yeah, sorry. Whenever it comes to Max, it's by the time it comes to the streaming service, it will definitely just be Max.
Yeah, that's true.
But yeah. Spoiler time, baby. Goo gaga.
A movie happened. Uh,
Just a whole movie happened before this movie happened.
you know, I've been wanting to find a movie that's like that, to where you just watch a whole movie that wasn't actually a movie really that you were wanting to see, but it's like only like a 35-minute movie, and then all of a sudden it goes to the movie that you were actually wanting to watch, while intermittently just putting in a little bits of like the other movie. Just like, what the fuck going on?
What am I watching?
Yeah, I love that so much. Even though it would be so fucking confusing.
Damn, my footsie.
Ow, his footsie. But fucking Penguin drove into the Arctic of
He drove
Mouse.
into Arctic.
Yeah. And then Batman, Dick, and two others went to go
Sanjay
find,
and Kylie.
yeah, Sanji and Craig from the hit TV show that we all love.
I have nothing against Craig of the Creek, so yes, I will say I love
I
it.
said Sanji and Craig.
Oh, is that? I thought Sanjay was just a character's name.
No. You
Craig of, I
remember
don't know what
that
Sanjay's
really
character is.
ugly looking show with a snake and a boy? I don't know how else to describe it. That's pretty much the entire thing of it. Uh,
What? What is it on?
it was like a fucking. Uh, it was a Cartoon Network thing, I think. Oh wait, no, Nickelodeon apparently.
Well, that I definitely wouldn't know. Sanji and Craig.
Sanjay? Sanji?
Sanjay.
Sanjay. That's how you say that. Okay.
What the fuck is this?
Exactly.
What am I looking at for you?
I don't know.
Why is Chris Hardwick in it?
Who?
He did the Talking Dead. He's the host of that. Host of the fucking Walking Dead. Voice is Craig.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
It was a weird ass show.
Dude, what am I looking at?
A weird ass show. I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, again, you're the one that brought it up.
3 seasons of that.
Why? Why'd you make this, Theo?
I didn't make the show.
You made this. I know you made this show.
No, I did not.
You are the executive producer. You are the sole animator. sole writer, sole voice actor.
What a waste of
Honestly,
work.
I'm quite proud of you. I just wish you did something better.
Anyway, uh, they leave Penguin there, take some other guy, and just put him on a ship and kind of just forget about him. And then Sanji from Sanji and Craig dies or something, probably. I don't remember what the fuck happened to him.
He
uh,
freezes.
no, he freezes.
The
Alfred,
thing they brought back from the Antarctic has ice powers.
cool. Alfred is there. He's pretty
Sanji does
cool.
say Mr. Zero.
Oh
I like
yeah,
that little nod
not
because,
Sub-Zero.
Mr. Freeze, well, no, 'cause Mr. Freeze's original name was Mr. Zero.
Yeah.
So I like that little.
I I was just thinking he called him Mr. Zero because he's like patient zero. But yeah, that makes more sense actually because it's sub-zero temperatures.
Sub Zero, yeah.
Shit, you know. Or Zero
Yeah.
Mind. He also called him like a something potato, of which I'm pretty sure is just calling him a vegetable.
Nice.
Yeah, I don't remember exactly what he said, but I know it was insulting. Oh yeah.
I didn't do anything.
And then Naked Trigun shows up, and like I honestly stopped paying attention through the entire time that Bruce was around the human guy, whatever his name is, of Etrigan.
Jason Blood?
Yeah, Jason
Yeah.
Blood. I kind of zoned off of it, and then I just came back to seeing drunk Oliver Queen. I was just like, huh? Oh, hi, Oliver. What are you doing here?
Oliver, what are you doing in my house?
And then after Oliver went away, I stopped paying attention again. Where did I start? Oh, suddenly an old man shows up, and I forgot that Alfred was already introduced, and I thought this guy was Alfred.
No, to be fair, I thought we were seeing Alfred, and I was paying attention in this part.
I was just like, oh, it's Alfred, and then he dies, and I'm just like, oh, that's. I hope not
Not
Alfred.
Alfred. Yeah,
And
no,
then
I
they
thought
say
that
his
guy was Alfred
name, and I
too.
was just like, oh, okay. And then
Especially
Talia al
because it
Ghul
started with
is
him like
there.
answering the phone, which was the last scene of Alfred we saw. Oh
Yeah,
yeah, there's just another Alfred thing. Oh hey, this isn't Alfred. What the fuck?
I was so confused at first. Yeah, then Talia shows up and kills that guy. And then Etrigan shows
No, a
up
demon
again.
kills that guy.
Oh, a demon kills that guy that Talia released or something.
Yeah. Then the demon kills Etrigan or some shit.
Yeah.
But not really? I don't really know exactly what happened.
And then we're back with drunk Oliver Queen. And then back to Batman, like, being sad and shit. Also, there was one point in the movie, I don't remember exactly where, but I think it was like more towards like the before the last 20 minutes or something, to where Batman was leaving the what they have as a cave in this.
The wine cellar.
Yeah, the wine cellar. Um, he was leaving the wine cellar, and Alfred was just like, "Goodbye, my son." He just says
Goodbye,
goodbye,
Alfred.
Alfred. I was just like, that
Yeah.
asshole.
Especially when he says father earlier at the
Yeah.
fucking
I was
watchtower.
just like, oh,
Or bell
that's
tower.
nice. Like, I know it was just him mistakenly saying it, but I know that Alfred, like, at least thought of it like, that would be nice if he called me that, probably.
I'll try. Oh, no, never mind. Okay.
He rejected my father's son. Such an asshole.
I feel bad for Alfie.
Feel bad for him, too. Especially since like it takes so long in the comics too for Batman to actually like realize in his head that he should call him like not even just like a father figure and everything, because that's what he usually says. He's like a father figure to me. It's just like he basically raised.
Is your father.
Yeah,
In every way except biological.
yeah.
I was like, no. Fuck you, Alfred. Not my real dad.
Oh my God, yeah. But
You're not my dad.
that made me mad. Gordon is here, then Green Arrow's there again, then Fiery Demon Monster is there, and then what I can only think of looking at him,
Killer Croc.
that's Killer Croc. Oh.
I don't know. I'm assuming you're talking about the crocodile thing, and I was just thinking that's probably Killer Croc.
Oh, no, I'm talking about this like tall bearded man that looks like the three-eyed guy from Avatar Last Airbender.
The bearded guy with the little turban.
Yeah, I think.
That's Raish.
Oh, I forgot he actually appeared in the.
I like how you were thinking that I was mistaking that guy with Killer Croc. This normal looking dude with no like reptile features or anything. That's Killer Croc.
Well, nothing is completely correct in this movie, so I'm just confused.
I mean, I guess, but I don't think they would have fucking Killer
Also,
Croc be just
the
a man.
the look was whenever he first appeared without the turban. I just kind of assumed, yeah, he probably does wear a turban. So I was just looking at like a dude that was like kind of balding with a beard.
Dude, yeah, he looks gross. His hair is horrid.
Hmm.
Rishon Ghoul needs to use Keeps. Today's sponsor.
I
Also, I do want to point out in my notes I wrote Meg Thurgan is nude. I
what?
just figured you'd appreciate that.
Meg 3 Gen is nude?
Yeah, Meg Thurgan.
Why?
Because Etrigan is nude, and
Oh,
I'm
okay.
referring to him
Yeah.
as Meg Thurgan.
I thought you were just writing that down. I was just thinking like that's a little girl.
Yeah, that's something. That's part of the news. I just saw it.
Oh God.
Um, yeah, Meg Thurgan's nude in the new movie. They're gonna make her nude.
But then Zero comes in, and then there's like other stuff, and then oh, part that I actually zoned back into, uh, Green Arrow as a knight
He's
with
Azrael pretty much.
yeah, with girl who slightly at some moments dresses as Satana without a hat.
Kylie Kane. That's her
Yeah,
name. So I'm assuming she's supposed to be Cassandra, but like wrong.
I don't like that.
The other guy's name is also Sanjay Todd, but it's like Tawde.
I hate that.
So I feel like both of them are supposed to be like Jason and Cass.
Hmm.
Cause like, cause Cassandra Kane's last name is spelled Cain, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's how her fucking Kylie Kane is spelled in the subtitles, at least.
Weird. Anyway, Poison Ivy
And then
shows up
yeah,
and then gets shot to death by
Sanjay
arrows.
blown up
Oh yeah, blown up. Then Batman shows up, and then Two-Face is now Two-Face, and
because of Poison Ivy.
yeah, because of Poison Ivy, who's now exterminated, probably, maybe, I don't know. And then Batman hasn't slept in days, of which what Bat family member really have? Um,
I mean, there is no Bat family in this, so I guess only him.
yeah, that's true.
All right,
And I'm pretty sure Alfred actually takes the time to get pretty well rested.
yeah, he would.
Yeah.
He's the only one that actually cares about himself.
Yeah. And then Jim shows up and is just like, and then
My daughter wants to talk to you.
that
She's
scene
blind and a cripple.
where fucking Bruce is just a complete asshole and just leaves the wine cellar and doesn't say dad. And then I zoned out,
Takes the
in
cool
and
ass
out,
Batmobile.
kind of right now. There was like some sort of old pilgrim scene for some reason.
Showing the foundation of Gotham, how it was like pretty shitty, and then like they did some satanic rituals that brought this weird demon that's been the whole focal point of this movie into the universe, and it also gave Cobblepot, um, Oliver's dad, Bruce's dad, and Kurt Langstrom's dad. I don't think it's Kurt Langstrom himself. Gave them eternal life. Kurt Langstrom's dad hung himself. Oliver's dad, I don't remember what happened to him, but Oliver's dad killed Bruce's dad. And then fucking Cobblepot, he went to the Arctic and lost his mind.
Cool.
So yeah, that's what that whole thing was about. I'm surprised I remember that because I'm not even looking at the thing right now.
Yeah,
Anyways,
I'm
what
also
happened to?
surprised too. There was fights and whatnot. And all of a sudden, Call of Cthulhu shows up for some reason. Oh, what the fuck? Yeah, this is Call of Cthulhu. What the hell am I looking at? Huh. Then Etrigan goes insano mode, and then Batman cries for a second. Then things
And then he
start
becomes
blowing up.
Man Bat.
Yeah. And then not
I hated that
Cassandra
bit.
Cain is just talking in front of an audience with Lucius.
Lucius, Alfred, and I think there's just another guy there. Talking about the Bruce Wayne Memorial Foundation.
And then there's just a little man bat scene at the very end where he just pops up for
Yeah.
like half a second, and then it's the end of the movie.
I
This
really
one
hate
is
though.
dumb.
Yeah, I really hate that ending because he's like, what I like about Batman, he's a man
Bat.
that does no fuck you, shut up. He's just a man who does this shit. But no, he's gonna become a man bat and just he's gonna have powers and he's gonna take down this demon because it's his fucking legacy. He was born to do this or some shit. He's just this whole fucking all powerful entity that was made to do this or some shit. Like fuck that.
You know, there's a sort of like similar ending like this in a comic story.
But it's not good there either.
Going insane and everything. Oh, what'd you say?
Bet it's not good in that either.
Oh no, what? It's not exactly like this. It's just in the similar sort of vein to where he like changes into something that he's not really. Sort of. Uh, he's like going insane and everything, and then he finally just lets it all go. He becomes more bat looking while also just looking like a more like skinnier, long eared, more like white face, like a lot paler version of himself that kind of just lurks everywhere and actually can like fucking murder because he's just given up on like being a good guy.
That doesn't sound good.
I mean, it's at the very end. It's just supposed to look like very menacing and everything. Like it doesn't
Still, it sounds.
continue on that.
That still sounds bad.
I liked it. Reading the entire
Uh,
story, I think it was nice.
I don't know. That sounds. Hmm.
Mm.
But yeah, that's the dude that came inside Gotham.
Once or twice, a couple times.
Yeah, probably like all the time. It's probably constantly coming or something. I don't know.
The dude that came in my Gotham.
The dude that came in my goth ham. Where's my ham goth?
I don't know.
Crazy.
It is.
Anyways, it's time for suggest or rejecto,
What
right?
do you got?
I I'll give the dude that came in Gotham a middling thumb. Like I said,
Yeah,
wait for streaming if you're gonna care about it. If you're not gonna care about it, don't care about it then.
I feel like I was never really too much of an like. I like the concept of Gotham by Gaslight, but I also just don't too much of actually care about looking into it more. Like
Yeah,
actually watching that movie, and I also didn't really care for the Batman Samurai Ninja or whatever the hell it was.
Batman Ninja.
Yeah, that was so lazily named.
Yeah,
The only
I've
thing,
heard it's bad or something.
the only thing I
Actually,
liked
I haven't heard
about that
anything
was
good.
that the actual, like, most of the Bat family actually showed up in that. I was just like, that's cool, but otherwise, I don't give a shit.
Otherwise, I can go eat my ass.
But like, it was pretty good. I just don't think I'd ever watch it ever again.
I don't think I ever will watch it. 'Cause I don't care.
Oh no, this movie that we had just watched for this.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I won't. I wish I didn't buy it.
We didn't know it was gonna be like this. But it's like in a
It just
similar
isn't worth it.
vein to those.
It's not even bad where it's like interesting. It's just a movie. Like if it interests you, go for it. But I don't
It
really think
fits a
you need to.
niche is the thing I was trying to think of.
Yeah, I I don't fall into that niche.
Me neither. Especially since, like, I still really like the more, like, Bat Dad type story.
Bat
And
Dad.
and we barely ever actually get those, and I want more.
Yeah. I'm just disappointed by this. I wish it could have been better.
Yeah.
I wish I could have gotten better of money's worth.
Hopefully
You know?
Supergirl is better.
Yeah, I think that will be better. Looks better.
Hopefully.
So, who knows when we'll watch it though?
I'll try to get it watched soon.
I probably will, or I'll forget about it.
That
I'll
would
probably
make
forget
sense.
about it. But I have Teen Titans Robin. I think this is probably my least favorite of the books or the graphic novels, which is disappointing because it introduces Dick. But nothing really happens. Picks up from Beast Boy Loves Raven, where they're on the run from Hive, and then they go to a little Airbnb on the beach, and Dick finds them, and they're training a bit, but then oh no, they hack into the thing, into like a Hive computer, and oh no, Slade's about to find this girl named Coriander, so they gotta go find her first. And that's about it. I mean, like,
Yay.
Damien learns to like Dick more. Which honestly, I think everyone needs to learn to love Dick more. Like,
Yeah,
nothing really happens other than them progressing a little bit in their powers
right.
and Dick and Damien bonding. I have some notes though. I closed the podcast news folder or tab. Look at me go. I'm smart. It is weird that the way that it's introduced with Dick and stuff, it first sounds like Dick came after Damien, but that's not true.
That's gross.
Obviously, which makes sense. But like, um, fucking Damien hasn't texted me since he left Gotham. I was just getting to know him when he took off. I don't know how to convince him Bruce didn't adopt me to replace him. Like, that makes
What?
it sound like Dick came after. But then
Yeah.
later, there's showing that there's a flashback to Damien being dropped off at Wayne Manor and shown that Dick's already there. So
Who
Dick,
didn't
yeah,
proofread this?
Dick adopted me to replace you, Damien, even though he didn't know you existed, and by the time he adopted me, you probably didn't exist. Or you were a fetus.
He was
But
he was the fetus.
the thing that also makes no sense is there's showing of a proper Nightwing suit,
Yeah.
full on, but then later there's another little bit where we see Dick and Damien both in Robin-esque outfits, which one, neither of them ever wear any outfit. The most we have is the jackets they wear with the D emblem and the R emblem, which why does Dick's have an R emblem? Alright, Richard.
Yeah.
His name's Richard.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
His name is not Dick. Everyone just calls him that because he's an asshole.
They hate him. But that it makes no sense because they're just out branding themselves literally here
I'm gonna call myself Drake.
R and D on their just fits while they're going out to crime fight, and also they it's just a domino mask and a t-shirt, especially with Damien's, he's just wearing a hoodie and some shorts and some high tops and a domino mask. At least Dick has the little gauntlets, shoulder pads, and knee pads, and he's wearing cargo pants. It's not a Robin fit, and I hate that. If anyone, they should have proper Robin outfits. So there's that. But it does really make Grayson a himbo. And you know what? You can always use with a himbo Grayson. What? Fuck Grayson. What? What are you trying to say to me?
I don't know what you trying to say to me.
My mom and grandfather had me practicing combinations before I could read. Let me show you how it's done. And then he does the move, and Grayson really is just amazing. And then Bruce is
Amazing.
overkill.
I've never
It's
had
dangerous
that.
to let anger control you. So yeah, himbo Grayson. I'd suggest it, I guess, if you care about the rest of the Teen Titans series, but if you don't, this is definitely not something that interests me to, don't go read it on its own. It's really...
I'm gonna go read that on its own.
Okay. But it's really, lacklustering in comparison. I was hoping for better because, Robin's the character I care most about in, Teen Titans. And it's the worst one. So, cool. But yeah, it is what it is. It sucks to suck, and I'm gonna suck your cock. Not yours, Theo.
What?
Someone's cock, maybe. With consent, of course. Send email if you want me to suck your cock. Anyways, that is my suggest or reject. Just that one thing. I haven't sucked a cock yet, so I can't suggest or reject that. Also, I can't do it Saturday, the 15th. I know this is coming out afterwards, but yeah, that's a sexual act, and that's against Ramadan, so I cannot do that.
Yeah.
But also, this is coming out afterwards, so send email. Let me know. Unless I start practicing Islam properly. Then I can't, unless we get married. Then we'll have to get a divorce. Also, I still think that would probably be against the religion.
Mm-hmm.
I think it would have to be a proper reason to get married, proper intent to get married as well.
Yeah.
But apparently, there are some people who definitely are trying to marry quickly. And that's all I'll leave it at. Fuck that guy. In multiple ways. But yeah, definitely fuck that guy.
What?
No, not like that. Not in like sexual ways. I just mean in
You
multiple different.
said.
I just mean in multiple different aspects. That guy can go eat ass
Mm,
and sucks ass, and that guy is shit.
oh,
I don't
okay.
want to fuck that guy.
I was about to say.
I would be a horrible friend if I wanted to fuck that guy. Also, he's ugly as shit.
Yay.
Anyways, do you have anything?
The problem that I'm having is that the last time we recorded the podcast wasn't even that long ago.
I mean, when we did the Star Wars thing, we didn't do a suggest reject after that.
We didn't?
No, I mean, we did record the proper podcast like Sunday. So it was like 2 days later, but we didn't do any suggest reject talk when we finished up Star Wars Celebration.
And you only had one thing.
Yeah.
Huh.
I've like
It's been
continued
a
some
slow
stuff,
week.
but I didn't have
Oh,
time to like finish anything.
yeah, kind of the same for me. Except for that, I kind of just didn't touch anything that I was watching for some reason. I don't really know what the fuck happened. Like,
Didn't feel
I
like
don't
it.
even. I don't know what the fuck I've been watching. Oh wait, no, I've been like watching like a few like little bits of Bad Batch every so often. That's what I've been doing,
Yeah, I've
and then
been
just
touching
randomly
like
watching YouTube.
yeah, I've been touching like Lego Star Wars Skywalker Saga. I finished Force Awakens yesterday. I'm so close to getting Rebel Friend. I hate that we
Oh
have to go
God!
crate. I want to do a Rebel Friend cosplay.
I just opened up HBO Max and it said introducing Max. HBO Max becomes Max on May 23rd.
Hmm. Got it.
Also, like, I don't.
Get it?
Oh, the one part that I'm slightly worried about is that like I have HBO Max through
Google.
the no. We still have like cable television for my uncle because he doesn't know how the fuck to work anything else. But we have HBO through that, of which gives us HBO Max. We
Hmm.
got it through that because we're like an AT&T
Yeah.
cable, and I just hope that it continues to be able to do that, and that
That's
HBO does not charge more on the cable side of things.
that would suck.
Yeah,
I
because I
also
don't.
the name also just
I'm
sucks.
pretty sure it's cheaper through the cable as well. So, eh.
Huh.
Eh.
Fun.
But more episodes of Car the Creek came out, but honestly, none of them actually progressed the story much at all. So it's kind of just like, okay, you only have one more season to like finish everything. What's going on? Because this was the last few episodes of the season,
Hmm.
and nothing happened. Like, I get that there's not like a big main story going on anymore, but like every season, the last few seasons, has had like big like story arcs going on throughout,
And this
and then
just
they kind of
kept
just
nothing.
abandoned it this season. The most that they have been doing this season is progressing some relationships and everything with the characters. Like Kelsey has now actually professed liking the fuck is her name? Schwartz or something? I can't remember.
Nice.
Stacks. It's Stacks. Because she's always sitting in the library with a stack of books everywhere. So they call her Stacks. She also calls herself Stacks.
That's actually
But yeah,
kind of mean.
she likes it. That's what she calls herself and everything and tells other people to call her.
I still feel like that's kind of mean.
It's actually it's a nice name if you don't think of it as mean.
I think
I
of it
like
as
it.
mean.
I like the name, but there's like this has gotten. It's going to be having 5 seasons, of which every single season has like 30 or more episodes. So it's had a good run, but also I'm just slightly disappointed that this season didn't really have any like fun things to really return to. Like I've rewatched through the Capture the Flag event, and then also, oh wait, no, there is an overarching story in this season. It just barely matters. They're collecting up like bits of a Rubik's cube that one of the founders of the Creek like made and then gave out before he left the Creek. Like he just gave pieces of it to each person, and uh it like makes a map. That
They're
that's gonna be
Force
the end of
Awakensing this shit.
um but it's gonna make a map to some sort of treasure probably, of which I guess will be at the end of the next season. Okay, I actually do have something to look forward to. Although I honestly forgot that was even a thing because in the last episode that they actually had it in, of which what was that in? Oh yeah, it was in the episode that mimicked the Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. Um, with Gene Roddenberry? No, Wilder. What the fuck was his name? The
Wilder.
first.
Gene
Yeah,
Wilder, I think.
yeah, I think so. But that one, it was mimicking that movie, and it was instead a slime factory, of which it was a fun episode. I liked it. It like all of these
Wally
episodes, I'm not like
Wonka in the Swine Factory.
I'm not gonna knock any of these episodes because I pretty much like every single episode of Craig of the Creek. It's just
The
I was
story
just
hasn't been
hoping,
doing much.
yeah. Like I
That's
do
fair enough.
enjoy just the random episodes of what a lot of people would say is filler, but also this is
A kid
supposed to
show.
be for kids, so I'm all right with it, and I I for the most part actually like watching filler. It's just that I'm also like just the thing about this show is that only 6 episodes every like 6 months release.
Hmm.
So it's so long. That's the problem I have. It takes forever, and then I get new episodes, and I'm just like, oh, they come out di- like over the course of like a week, one episode at a time. Just like, okay, is anything gonna happen in this that will get us a little bit further and everything? And it's just like, not
Nope.
really.
Nice.
Like that one piece of the Rubik's Cube was the only one of these episodes I think that we actually progressed in that at all. There was an episode to where there was like these little kids that like the tattletale and everything, and they were just trying to teach them not to, and then the kids wouldn't like tattle on like this guy that was stealing their boat and their only way off of the little island that they were on. They were just like, "What is it? Are we in danger?" Just like, "I don't know. I think I should just keep my mouth shut." Just like, "Tell us." There
Nice.
was also some sort of like jump roping episode of like they're just like little weird like topics, and like they are like just random things that would just all of a sudden have such importance in a kid's life for like a day and then just completely forgotten the next. So, like, this show is very good at doing that, to where it it's a fun thing every single episode, but also,
It doesn't have future importance.
yeah. Other than whenever relationships are forwarded, of which
Via
I'm
email.
all for. Yeah, via email.
Forward your relationship via email.
There was also an episode called The Cursed Word. Not curse word, cursed word.
Yeah, I
It
know.
was
I would
just,
assume they're not talking about a swear word.
yeah, wouldn't that be fun?
That would.
Well, there was a part in the episode to where he went to like two older kids. They go like, "I said a cursed word," and they were just like, "Oh yeah, which one? I say them all the time." And he's just like, "No, no, you don't get it. I said a cursed word." It's just like, just spell it out for us, and then he spells it out, and they're just like, "Oh, it's been so long since I've heard that." It was just a word that was just repeatedly said in a song that everyone just grew to hate. So people just marked it on a tree. Don't ever say whatever the word was.
Don't ever
Everyone in the creek.
say clap along if you feel.
Honestly, it was slightly feeling like that song, but like sadder for some reason.
Cut along
But
if you feel sad.
I'm wondering what the word was. It was so weird. But like everyone in the creek just treated it as if you were mentioning fucking Voldemort's name. It's just like, you don't want to say that name. You'll disappear into 1,000 yards of darkness.
The song lyric that shall
Oh,
not be named.
it was Clonk. I was just like, what?
Fucking
How the fuck did they
Clonk.
come? But
Nice.
you know what's wonderful though? They actually made a song and showed it. And it was. I want you to see it because it's just so weird.
I'm kind of worried.
Do they have it on YouTube so I can just send you a link?
Send the link of Clonk.
Regular Crete. Is this one good? Yeah, yeah, this is pretty good. It seems that no one's actually considered just screen recording, but uh, here you go. There's the clonk song.
Ew, don't tell me to subscribe. Fuck you. Dislike. Fucking Craig's uncomfortable face.
Oh yeah, then he shows it to the other Creek kids, and they're just like, "Oh God, why?" Ah, wait, do they not show the best part of this? Oh, they do. Okay, after he gets done showing them the song, he just tells them
Yeah.
to say the word with him.
Yeah, then he gets hit by a bucket.
Uh, and then some kid just says, "That kid shouldn't have said claw."
Yeah. That's nice.
I, I don't remember for sure if I've suggested or rejected this series, but I definitely suggest it. I've enjoyed the entire thing. And I feel like it's very underrated. Whenever I ever see anyone actually talking about it, they go, "It's all right." I'm just like, "It's great."
And
And also,
then you stab him for disrespecting Craig of the Creek.
yeah, but like this is one of the only cartoons that I've actually like super kept up with and like was there to just watch every single episode as soon as it got added. Like I haven't bothered with a lot of others, but this one I've been making sure to be like, okay, new
Ooh, new
episodes,
episode?
gotta watch them now. Because once I realized that they were adding new episodes, I was just watching them every single day that they were coming out. I was just like, yes, new one. And then I woke up one day, realized that there wasn't a new episode,
And
and then I
cried.
was just like, maybe tomorrow.
And
And
there
then
was
there was
never a
none.
tomorrow. Or at least for a few
And
months.
and then I looked up the Kirk of the Creek fandom Wikipedia, and it was just like, th- there's no even like to be determined or to be announced episodes or anything like that. It's just there's nothing. It's just like, oh, that's the end
Eventually.
of the season. I was hoping that there would be more because honestly, like, what episode did it end on? Now that I think about it, what episode did it end with? I want to know now. Oh God, it ended with the Tattletale episode. Why? Uh, that's disappointing. I also now have to wait. Who the fuck knows how long until the next season gets episodes?
It won't even be the whole season.
Nope. Like, being a fan of this show has gotten a lot more difficult because, like, there used to be just so many episodes, like, just out. I've been keeping track of this ever since season one fully came out. Like, I didn't know super a lot about it, but then I just started watching it. And then also, it's one of the only shows that my mom's just like, yeah, I don't really mind if you turn that on. Which is hard to find. She never gets interested in any shows, but she likes Courier of the Creek, and it's nice.
Mother son bonding.
But it also brings back some of the stuff from like old cartoons of actually like having a lesson to learn in each episode.
Like Tattletale. It's actually good.
Yeah.
But
Except for
don't
that, like,
Tattletale.
the thing is also that like they're sending the right message, but they're also kids, so they don't fully understand what they're trying to teach. So it's just like slightly misguided truths. It's just like you got the right idea and you are teaching them good things, but you're not
You're not
teaching them
there.
correctly. not not doing it completely right, but you got the right idea.
You're getting there. You're just fucking stupid.
But also, like, a character that was like really important and really cool throughout a lot of the other seasons has kind of just like he was important for like a little bit of the first part of this season because like they kind of are just searching for something to do with him because he has no purpose now other than just be another friend.
It sounds
But
so
he
mean.
was well, he actually had like sort of like a superhero name. He was called the Green Poncho because he wears a fucking green poncho.
Ah, that's
But
something
he
I forgot to
also
mention last week. That was actually my favorite thing of Star Wars Celebration. Cameron
ponchos.
Monaghan just constantly saying poncho.
Nice.
But you didn't mention a poncho. You didn't see a poncho. It was great.
But fucking his character has gotten really downplayed this season because what he used to do was protect Craig's side of the creek from the other more like tyrannical side of the creek that was ruled by a kid that was called king because on that side of the creek there's like a king of the creek and everything. But he's been protecting the side that's more like free and everyone just gets to be able to do what they want to be able to do with like their imaginations, their hobbies and everything with no person going like, no, you
No,
can't do that. You're
that
gonna do this for me type of thing.
give me a blowy.
What?
Is that what's happening in that?
No.
Oh,
But he used to protect them and also
demand
he was like part of
blowies.
like the fights and he was also like the person that would like guide them while they were like going through that side of the creek to make sure that they would like make it around all right. Like he was of like big importance, and you like only get to see him like a little bit. But like the little parts that you would see him, like Craig and Kelsey and JP were just like trying to be nice to nice to him, and he would Craig like brought him a popsicle and he just brought him a green one, and she was just like, I just figured because you're Kristen Green, it's probably your favorite character. I mean, color.
Character.
Character.
My favorite character of popsicles
It's
is
green.
orange.
But he's
What's your
just,
favorite ice cream character?
but like he hasn't really had like a friend there. He's just been watching. He's been coming out
He's
after
been
school
coming.
each day and just watching after the overpass alone for who knows how long. Because like Craig has like they act like, oh, I've like slightly heard of you, but I've never actually seen you before. Like, how long has this kid just been there alone, just hanging out by himself, defending something that like I'm betting that the other side of the creek barely even thinks about.
Forever.
Which
He's an ageless
until
being.
like I wish.
That is just his role in the universe.
But there's a lot of cool characters. There's also the Sewer Queen. She's cool. There's also Wildernessa. She rides on a big ass dog. I kind of want to send you a picture of her on her big ass dog. She's ripped open a teddy bear and is wearing it as like a mask, and it just has like the teddy bear body just hanging out of the back of her head.
What the fuck?
Wilderness. No, not X Craig. I don't want to see the ships. Although that one actually seems like it will be official one day, so I don't mind it. But also, I don't like people just randomly shipping kids,
Kids. Yeah.
because that just does not seem right to me.
Not at all.
I'm about to send it. But yeah, overall, this series is really good, and I do like all of the little stories that they tell and the overarching stories that they tell. I just wish that there was like a bit more. Like this series gets so many episodes, but the uh the capture the flag event
Oh my.
took like 3 seasons to get to.
I think I would be terrified of them if I was an actual kid and just saw that. Just fucking the nose, but the rest of it's missing. That is. Mm, just wrong.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you want to know something else about Stax?
Hmm.
He also does book reports for the kids of the creek. Not like in a bullying type of way. I think they have to like trade something for it. I can't remember what though. So
Here's some
like
candy. Do my
there
book
was
report.
this episode, I can't remember what season, but Kelsey like made her own book, and Stax was just like, "It's so good, let's put it into the library," and they actually get it put into the library, but like not officially. They sneak it onto a shelf, and it just like they fake a barcode, and then the librarian's just like, "What the fuck is this?"
Garbage time.
But then Stax also has just a book in there, And then it's like revealed later that Kelsey has read that book and really enjoyed it. Like just like little things showing that they like have like a nice compatibility. And also there's a lot more,
No, just books.
much more. But they start a book club and they actually start writing a story of which is basically just them as the main characters, just constantly going like, "You're the greatest. I really like you. I wouldn't want to adventure with anyone else."
I mean, to be
And
fair, that is a big part of what writing a book as a kid is.
yeah, yeah.
I have so much knowledge of that.
But also like um Craig at one point like didn't say the characters' names. He said uh Dax and Kelsey. Like, oh, I really like that part where Kelsey did this in the story, and Kelsey just gets like super like, oh no, that's not me. You mean fire, right? This isn't about us, and it's just gets super defensive about it, and then the just like trying to like go like, well, they're so similar to you guys. I just figured it was on purpose, and just went like, oh, life imitates art and everything, or art imitates life, something of that sort. But then there's like this whole bit to where she just runs away out of the tent that they do all of the book club in, and she just like goes and hides in her room. She gets a call from Stack. She's like, "Hey, what happened? Like, would you like to continue writing our story and everything? I'll be at the library." And she just goes and sees because JP, the orange haired kid that's tall and
Yeah.
like slightly older than him, he has a gay mom. He like she's a single mom, and
Well, she's
she has a
constantly bringing
partner.
women over to have sex with.
Hmm. She's a nurse, so she doesn't really have time to do that. She's barely able
That's
to be
what.
home a lot of the
That's.
time.
Oh, she's going to their house. Have sex with them.
Yeah, but she Kelsey goes and sees that other lady that isn't JP's mom, and like because she's apparently an author, uh, the lady just goes like, just tell her how you actually feel and everything. And it's just like, is this actually going to happen? And it does. And it
Hmm,
does.
nice.
She's just like, I like you a lot, kind of more than friends. She's like, they don't understand what they're doing, but
No,
they
it's cute.
get an idea. Yeah, it's cute. It's just like, ooh, yay, that finally happened. But
Oh, yay,
who
they're
knows
actually
what's
doing
going to
something.
come of that because it's on Disney or Cartoon Network. If it was on Disney, this would never happen. Also, Cartoon Network is also really bad about it too.
Everything is.
Yeah.
And that's
But
what you
little
get
things
for
like
kid shows.
that is really nice about the show. Also, none of it feels like forced or anything. Like they've built this fucking relationship up ever since Stack was introduced. And that was back probably during season one.
Jesus.
Yeah. And it only just this season, this latest season, came to fruition. It was
Hmm,
just like, oh, finally.
I know.
Like they've
I've
been
been
trying to do
waiting.
that for a while.
Yeah, that's
And
cool.
of course, the next season is going to be ending. It's just like, ah.
Hmm.
Wilderness got introduced in episode 6. The final book, episode 4, is probably whenever Stax got introduced. Because I'm pretty sure they were trying to find a book, and she's just like, I can find it for you. And she just came out of like one of the shelves and everything, just like, hi, I'm Stax.
I
They
have a
introduce
book problem.
character. Yeah, every single character just gets introduced in such a wild ass way. Great. Then also you have all the different quadrants of the creek. there's like the BMX kids, the fucking basically Naruto manga kids, because they literally just sit at the top of a waterfall reading manga, and they're basically just having like the headbands of Naruto.
Nice.
And there's even this kid that's dressed up in like an orange puffer jacket. And it's just like, yeah, I know what you're doing here. There's also like the junk kids area, of which is disgusting, but also needed because there's definitely always a junk kid.
I feel called out.
And there's also the Cardboard City. That place is awesome. Like, that definitely feels like something that kids would just be able to come up with. Although, what the fuck happens whenever it rains?
Gotta
They just
rebuild.
gotta rebuild. Yeah. I mean, it would be kind of like boring if it just was like time to return back to this same place again every single time. So yeah, it is kind of cool. But there- there's so many fucking different places, and with the fact that the capture the flag event like ended and everything, and the king was taken out of rule, they're exploring the other side of the creek now, and then there's just so many like random ass characters. Like there's this new chef kid that like just running like a little diner of like little kid foods type items. And they actually go there. There's also, oh, the fuck are their names? I can't remember. But there's also these two boys that are most definitely gay and also very much show it. Like there's no doubt at all. They say they love each other and everything, and are constantly being shown as being very gay acting. It's just like, okay, just like that's cool.
I see you.
Like they're really sweet characters too. Like they're really nice to each other, and they were that was even like built up. They were like tight together ever since they first got introduced because they were trying to steal Craig's map of his side of the creek, and they kind of just mumbled and fumbled their way through it.
Mm.
It was great. They have so many different relationships just going on throughout this entire show, just like slightly building like friendships. It's great. I don't think I can ever really get tired of this show. I've watched all of the seasons multiple times.
I mean,
If I didn't have
I feel like yeah, that's
like
a good thing with kids shows. Like you can't really get sick of them,
yeah,
especially if there's a overarching story. But like
yeah,
Gravity Falls, that kind of like same vibe.
mhm,
Like there's an overarching story, but there is like I think reason to like it's not just the story.
mhm. Like, and if I want to watch, like, because I already know how all of it happens, so I don't need to watch all the lead up to this big story ending. Because the Capture the Flag event, I've watched that multiple times as well. Where does that fucking happen? Was it season three? Well, it would be season three because next season is just fucking nothing happens. Yeah, it was a 5-part event that
Jeez.
just ended off the season. And I think that probably kind of spoiled me for endings of the season because like that was probably the best type of thing that you can get. Like one entire big 5-part adventure in order to end like the whole storyline that's been going on for the past 3 seasons. That's awesome. And then the first season came in and it's just like time to explore a whole new side of which that's cool, but also now what's gonna happen? It just made it to where like I kind of just expected another big story to happen that would progress through and everything. But I'm also tired of waiting because it's just like I'm so invested now. In 5 seasons. I don't remember. I think they're gonna cut this next season in half or something because Cartoon Network loves doing that with shows now.
Mm,
Oh, there's also the Baby Casino. That's also great.
there's also Da Baby.
Yeah, the baby.
Let's go.
Baby
Can't believe Da Baby's in it.
Casino. The baby.
Let's go.
Also, there's a rip-off version of Sonic the Hedgehog called fucking Ferret something.
Nice.
Ferret. The f- does he call it? Oh, there's also these group of like three like teenagers that just still hang out at the creek even though they're teenagers, so it's kind of weird. But everyone at the creek just calls them the elders. Just like they've been there the longest out of all of us, so they're the elders.
Pray to them.
They fucking just stay under like this rock that they've just kind of tricked out to be their hangout spot that you have to like even the younger kids have to crawl into. So
Oh god.
uh,
This is a pain in the ass to get down here. Why do we do this?
there's so many like little things to just latch onto in this show. Like
Yeah.
if I were like more prepared and my mind was more like focused on it, I could probably just keep
Whole
on mentioning
episode.
more and I could probably just keep on mentioning more and more things I just all of a sudden remember and everything.
The Idotic Podcast's Craig of the Creek episode. It's just Theo. He's just talking about it. Only it.
Not
I
ferret
mean, it's always been something that I.
Slide. Slide the ferret.
Hmm.
Yeah.
It's always been something like
Instead of running, he's fucking sliding. Woo!
It's always been a cartoon that I've been like meaning to look into, but I just haven't.
My only disappointment would be if you just don't like it at all.
I know I've started it. I just never like continued. I don't really know why.
I mean, it's kind of hard to see where the show is going whenever you're just starting out. Like, it's enjoyable, but also you're just like, okay, but what's the point of watching this?
Where's this going? What am I doing here? I'm a man. My exact inner dialogue.
But
I'm
like,
not a little baby boy. I'm a man.
it's just a fun, happy show that like I can just turn on if like I don't really want to watch anything else and I'm just like in the mood for anything. So I just turn that on and I'm just like, I'm happy with this.
I am content.
Hey,
Yeah. I am
yeah,
itchy.
I would definitely suggest it. It's a great show.
I've been this past week just kind of I realized I watched like just some random episodes of like Clone Wars and Rebels, so that's another point of where my times went. Nothing really specific. Like I
I
didn't even
tried.
watch a full like arc. I just watched like the last two episodes of Clone War or Rebels and some random episodes of Clone Wars.
I was thinking about starting Rebels because of like the characters just getting more introduced into the
Have you
overall
never
Star
watched it?
Wars thing. No.
Huh. Yeah, watch it. It's good. I wish I watched it sooner.
Oh yeah.
I was always so against just it being like not Clone Wars, but because I didn't know it was made by Dave Filoni and whatnot, it was just like, this doesn't look like Clone Wars. This is wrong. Fuck you, Disney.
Fuck you,
No,
Disney.
it's like the first season, is probably like, or at least I think maybe is the worst, but definitely is good. Like once the ball fully starts rolling, it's rolling. But also, I haven't fully watched through it recently, so I don't fully know what I'm talking about. Yeah, I haven't really done anything else.
Pretty much just watched those episodes. I tried to finish up the like actual full story arc of what I was reading in Fables, but I didn't even get that done.
I've been contemplating on reading a comic, but I don't know what. Like there's Green Arrow, there's like I'm thinking about maybe something in Marvel because I haven't read anything Marvel lately.
I haven't really felt in like a reading superhero comics mood. I think that's the only reason why I'm like reading Fables because it's not like any of that stuff.
And you can.
Yeah, and I can read it.
Yeah, I want to do something indie, but like I don't really want to buy The Walking Dead.
Yeah,
And like, yeah, something that I can, that I want to. So I've just kind of been present.
right. Me too. I've been like I started a movie, but I haven't finished it. I will finish it, but like I just haven't. It's called I think called Everything Anywhere All at Once.
Oh, everything, everywhere, all at once. Yeah.
Yeah. I've been enjoying it. It's
Yeah, it
just
was, I think, the movie that got the most awards, or at least was nominated the most for like Oscars or whatnot last year.
I think so.
I don't know if, yeah, it's one of the two. I know it was the most of something. I just don't know if it actually won all of the things it was nominated for.
Yeah. And then I also started a show called Beef that's on Netflix.
Yeah, I've been meaning to
It's
watch
not,
that. I know that came out. Stephen
yeah.
Young, Road Rage shit.
Mm. The first episode was good. That's as far as I've gotten.
I just got
I mean,
I've
it's
been
not that
meaning to
I'm
also
not interested.
sit
I just
down.
haven't returned.
Yeah, but I also need to watch Wednesday still.
Oh,
Just never got around to it. But I'll probably do Beef first because that's newer, and also Stephen
and it
Young.
has, yeah.
I love Stephen, so
hmm
yeah, I'll probably do Beef first. Yeah, I don't know when I'll do that, but I will.
I don't
Maybe.
think I've watched anything of importance otherwise.
Yeah, I know I haven't. So YouTube, but nothing of major noting. Just kind of been a week.
Yeah. Um, the fucking. I think the plan might be ending for the NBA currently. The
Hmm,
Bucks are the number one seed in the East.
nice.
Yeah, it's nice. Very nice. Oh,
Are
yeah, I guess it was settled today.
the team of the podcast.
Yeah, pretty much. Apparently, we're going to be going up against the Heat in the first round. Oh, the Heat defeated your Bulls. Otherwise, we'd be going up against the Bulls.
No, I don't give a shit about the Bulls.
Yay!
I don't give a shit about basketball really. It's just funny to bring up
Yeah,
the Bucks, going like, "Hey."
it's the
But
Bucks.
but now that I'm on Apple, I don't get the little reminders,
Hmm.
so I have no idea what's happening, and I don't care.
Damn.
I think I still follow the Bulls and Bucks on Instagram. Maybe.
Uh, but there is one thing that's worrying about me about this is that like all of the last playoffs was on mostly just live TV, and I was able to watch all of it. But this time, it's still on live TV. It's on TNT. But whenever I tried to watch the play-in, it would not let me, and it said that it wasn't available in my TV package. I was
Huh.
just like, what? So
That's
I'm not sure if
dumb.
they're blacking out the just the play-in tournament or if it's actually going to be fully the playoffs that they're not going to show. And a lot of games upcoming are going to be on TNT. Like 4 out of the 5 that are scheduled for the Bucks are going to be on TNT. So I'll only be able to watch one game, and that would suck. I'm worried about that, but I don't know for sure yet. I'm for sure going to miss out on one game because it's on ESPN, and I don't give enough of a shit to try to figure out how to get ESPN. Because I tried getting the ESPN app subscription, of which I got it, and then whenever I actually tried to watch games that were happening on ESPN, it told me that I could not watch it without a live TV subscription to ESPN,
What the
and that you
fuck?
can't actually watch the games on the app with the ESPN subscription.
That's dumb.
Yeah, I was just like, it said live NBA games. It,
Too bad sucks for you, nerd.
I was so confused. But I hope that I am able to watch it. Otherwise, I'm gonna only get to
Kill
see
yourself.
like a couple.
Sorry.
I
I got
whenever like I won't be able to watch them live if that is true to where they're blacked out, but I'll be able to see them like either the next day, of which I at that point I already figured out the score and who won that game because it will be all over my YouTube because I
distraught.
watch stuff of the NBA and they'll be talking about it and like making like 5 different videos of what happened because that's how YouTubers are
Yep.
about that type shit.
About every type shit.
Yeah. But like at that point it's just like I don't even want to watch the game. I know how it went. I can look at the scores and like see what each person did unless like one person does like so amazing and everything, I'm not gonna watch it.
Yeah, and if there's a super amazing like shot, you can just look it up on YouTube.
Yeah, because the NBA and the Bucks both upload highlights. So it's just after the game, like just a minute after the game, because they're collecting the clips throughout the game as it goes, and then flipping it together, just putting it up in like Sony Vegas or whatever the fuck, and then just uploading it once the game's over. So
Nice.
they make it
Literally.
very easy to not have to watch the actual stuff.
Yeah. Though it sounds more just pointless to actually just go watch the actual game.
Yeah. It
Anyway,
it for me it just makes it better to be able to watch it live because then who the fuck knows what's gonna happen. But if it's afterwards, then it feels like there's just no point.
yeah. And I'm just on the side of the fence that there is no point because I don't
Yeah,
care.
yeah. I mean, I don't really care either. I just kind of found myself like needing like a little side entertainment hobby other than like gaming because honestly, at the time I was slightly getting just tired of just playing just random ass games and just losing interest in them in like 3 days.
So
So I was just
basketball.
like, yeah, I just decided, well, I do like that sport pretty much the most out of any of them. My second choice, if I wasn't like enjoying it, was just going to be hockey. Because we actually have a team. What are you doing with that crowbar? I'm not Jason Todd.
You fucking asshole.
Is that a real crowbar? Or just like a play crowbar?
You'll see.
Fuck.
You'll see.
It would be so funny if you just like hit it against the ground and it just squeaks.
It's like completely fake. Just bounces, hits the ceiling, bounces back down, keeps bouncing. Anyways, yeah, you have a team in Canada.
Yeah, I have a team in Canada, and it's not the St. Louis Blues.
Hey. I will leave this in. Don't make me. No one listens to this.
Yeah, that's true. But oh, it did not squeak. Just thud.
That would have been bad.
Yeah, I don't really have too much of anything else to mention.
Well, I guess it's you know what time it is then.
It's the outro, Theo time.
Come on, grab your friends.
My what?
Come on, grab your friends.
Oh, come on, grab your friends. I thought you said grandparents. I'm just like,
Come
huh?
on, grandparents. You know what time it is.
Grandparent time. Oh, okay.
I used to have to fucking kill myself to get to school.
Why is that something that's said?
I don't know. People are dumb.
Yeah, for sure.
Like you. Got him.
Yeah.
Oh, he agreed.
Got him.
At least he's aware.
Yes. This is outro for you, by the way. I am the dumb one, but also satanic ritual of god of panic.
Panic.
Panic. Oh, it's the cat. Like the little white on the nose.
Ooh, shoes there.
It's a cat. 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 It's a
It's
cat.
another
It's a cat.
cat.
Oh my god. It looks so chunky from the thing.
It looks so chunky at any angle.
Really?
There we go. Anyways, continue.
But this has been episode 42 of the Idotic Podcast.
Fuck you.
What is it actually?
48.
Oh,
Or 36
okay.
again.
Okay, it's been episode 46 again.
Fuck you. There's
48.
a reason I'm petting my cat like this. Malicious.
Don't hit it with a crowbar. I can create my own Reddit.
I can be the Joker.
Man, ever since you dyed your hair, you've changed, man.
You even dye your hair green. I don't know what's wrong with you.
You were already pale.
Hey. Asshole. I'm probably more tan than you.
Oh yeah, definitely. You go outside more.
I get melatonin. That's not the right thing.
Oh no, it's definitely correct.
I mean, I do get melatonin. I have melatonin gummies on my little bedside table. So technically, I do. It's just that it doesn't correlate with going outside.
He gets skin cancer, and I get inside me cancer.
You fucking Spider-Man?
Yeah. We have already established this. You're Peter B. Parker, and I'm the other one, or something.
I'm Peter B. Parker?
Okay, I'm Peter B. Parker, and you're Peter Blonde Parker.
Peter BLOND Parker.
Yep, D. But he is. I was about to say you're Pheostar, but that's
Yeah,
not right.
I'm pissed.
He's
You can't
Hypclen,
find
and
me.
he has. Yeah, he said my part. Now I will say what I normally say anyway. Um, you can find him on like Hypclen and stuff like that. You can also email him directly to suggest and reject things. Email him directly. You can also find an email called at
I
gmail.com.
hate you.
There's also a
I'm
couple
so
other.
happy you don't know my proper email.
It's at gmail.com.
No, it's not.
Yeah,
And I hate how much you're making me edit.
gotta make sure you do it.
Don't make me leave your fucking. I'll leave it
No,
in. I'll edit
don't
my
do it.
name out. I'll leave the rest in. I have the power here. It's sad that it's true. Why do you like this?
But this has been an episode of this podcast where you can review if you like, or you can just continuing to listen
Continuing.
but not actually listen. Which I'm guessing is what most people do if they actually do listen to this. They just open it up and just like turn it slightly down to where they can't fully understand what we're saying
Oh, they're
while doing
laughing. I
something
guess I
else.
gotta be laughing now.
Or they just like open up the tab, mute the tab, and then just start doing other stuff, but like just forgetting that they have that tab open until like they try to close their browser and it just tells you that you have like two tabs open and it's just like I have two tabs open.
What? Is that why my internet's been so slow?
Yeah,
What? Oh, what are you doing? Oh, that could be
peeing on
bad.
you.
What? Like I
That
can
cat's
see her
peeing on
swimming
you.
away. Shut up.
Fail. Oh.
She's dead now.
That was so fast. But um there's other stuff probably too.
You could review if you want. I think that's something you didn't say.
Oh,
Is that it,
I thought
actually?
I did say that.
Did you say it? I don't know. I was busy paying attention to that.
Yeah.
Look at her face in that second one.
Your face in contrast with that face is scary.
Yeah. My face, in contrast with anything, is scary.
Mm. Wilderness is scary.
What? Oh,
Wilderness
yeah.
is scary.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. To punt or not to punt?
That is a question.
I'm gonna go beat Theo to death now.
What the hell?
Good night.